So I want to explain how my brain does synchronicities sometimes. Specifically, I want I say the CIA's manipulating my Reddit feeds, or social media feeds, whatever. It really feels like they do sometimes, and it's like a spectrum where at one end, it's like I'm grasping at straws. I keep refreshing, hoping for some message. It doesn't come. And then there's other times when it's like, yeah, it's clearly the NSA is manipulating me. I think it's just one thing after another for hours, and there's other inputs from other sources combined with this, and it creates this effect. And that's what it feels like because the brain is a pattern recognition device, and it puts two together. And the more you feed into something, the more you'll condition yourself to perceive in that dimension. And then, so that's how the synchronicity slipstream works. Like, you notice a synchronicity and you act on it. You're reconditioning yourself to notice and change your behavior. Notice synchronicities and change your behavior as a result. And in like this is like I'm going to talk about how it works. So like I just got in from juggling. Brain was doing its own thing, completely in its own space. I come to Reddit, refresh it, and the first I refresh new. I use new because it's a constant stream of newness. And the first thing is the receipt from a table at a Miami restaurant. And that triggers it because Miami. I'm going to Miami. Therefore, this is a message for me about Miami, and it's an insane receipt. It's like $130,000. So that's God telling me it's expensive to eat in Miami. And then the next one is from 1999 to 2018, over 750,000 people have died from a drug overdose, and that's telling me, that it's telling me stay away from drugs. It's another reinforcement to go sober. So that's God telling me I gotta there's a money thing here. I gotta be real. And there's the next thing, Blur's Chomp. It's a picture of a petrodon getting eaten by some dinosaur. It's getting bitten right in the crotch. I don't really have anything for that in the moment, but as you see, I'll come back to that. And then Blur's Black Ops. It's a picture of it's a picture of a dog fucking a guy. It's from I don't know, whatever Call of Duty, and they managed to get someone to ragdoll, and there's a dog sitting there. It looks like the missionary position, and that's telling me, in conjunction with what came before, that's telling me I can save money by fucking. I can network and find someone to come along with, and because that's part of the mission, I guess. And yes, and this is all reinforced, or maybe the idea first came when this next one. It says, yes, it's because of careers, and it's this Facebook post about from a woman who doesn't have any friends, or has few friends, and is trying to coordinate and get together with other people. That just it feeds into that. It feeds into I'm going to be networking. I'm going to, part of the solution to get out of the bottom is to network. So that comes, and the next one is snack. Someone finds a rat, throws it, and the dog eats it. So it's all coming together to form this picture in my mind that living. If I want to curb these living expenses, then I've got to Blur's Chomp, the dinosaur. I've got to activate the predator part of the mind, but in a controlled and good fashion. I've got to play chess a little bit to cause reality to manifest in the best way. And it's just like part of that's like, yeah, I'm going through this random shit and it's literally insane. But at the same time, like, this is like it's propelling my thoughts in a certain direction. Like, you talk about, butterfly flaps its wings, cause a hurricane on the other side of the world. These ripples, these little ripples. You post something, completely random. You don't know how it's going to affect someone. Like there are people worse off than I am with the much more schizophrenic brain, who are who are like, the Illuminati is, the satanic colon, like, all this shit, like, the crazy people. And like, I can't imagine, like, how lost they are in this shit. Just like the modern world, with the degree of information getting bombarded to us, what that's like for me is, it's disorienting at times. Like, getting lost on, like, the spectrum, talking about getting at the far edge of the synchronicity slipstream. I'm in loony world. I have no connection to reality when I'm that far in the synchronicity slipstream. There's people who are, like, genuinely that disconnected all the time, and that's disconcerting. Like, you don't know what to, like, just harkens back to the whole love thing. Like, you got to put good ripples into the world. And hey, look at the hello, hi. That's what I'm doing, trying. Oh, and then there's, like, facing the reality that, playing this character, writing things I do. There's a real possibility someone way out there is going to go full power insane. Like, you can't predict that. You can't. It's an interesting conundrum to think about. Like, the most important thing is intention, and it's my highest intention to do good with these, by radiating my frequencies. It's like, I want to. I just want people to see, to read the things I write, to hear the things I say, to understand the things I do, so that, like, learning, it's one of my most successful posts is the communication problem. And in there, I talk about, it's not about what you say, it's, this collective of what you do, which includes what you say. It's everything you do is a broadcast that gets picked up by the other nodes in the network. And so it's like, that's where the cornerstone comes from. Like, you gotta try to emulate this character as you perceive it through your heart. I don't know. I just wanted to explain how weird my brain is sometimes.